At 79 years old, Jaclyn Smith, one of Hollywood's most beloved icons, carries with her a story that is as glamorous as it is heartbreaking. Known to millions as Kelly Garrett from the legendary TV series Charlie's Angels, Jaclyn became a symbol of beauty, strength, and elegance. Yet, behind the bright lights and red carpets was a woman who endured deep struggles, loss, illness, heartbreak, and the heavy burden of fame. Today, her journey reminds us that even the brightest stars cannot escape life's tragedies. In 2025, as fans look back on her extraordinary career, Jaclyn's legacy remains untouchable. But the truth of her life is filled with challenges that tested her resilience again and again. From personal betrayals to a long battle with breast cancer, and the devastating losses of loved ones, her story reveals both triumph and tragedy. And as we explore her life chapter by chapter, you'll see why her journey at 79 is as heartbreaking as it is inspiring. Jaclyn Ellen Smith was born in Houston, Texas, in 1945, and from a young age, her stunning looks and graceful demeanor set her apart. Initially dreaming of becoming a ballet dancer, she shifted toward modeling and acting after moving to California. By the late 1960s and early 70s, Jaclyn was appearing in commercials and small TV roles, slowly building a reputation as a fresh face in Hollywood. Her big break came in 1976 when she was cast as Kelly Garrett in Charlie's Angels. Unlike many actresses who were shuffled in and out of TV projects, Jaclyn became the only original angel to stay with the series for its entire run. Her combination of elegance and determination made her a household name. Yet with sudden fame came pressures she was unprepared for: tabloid scrutiny, grueling schedules, and the challenge of maintaining privacy in an industry hungry for headlines. As Charlie's Angels soared to international success, Jaclyn found herself thrust into a whirlwind of fame. The show wasn't just popular, it was a cultural phenomenon that redefined female action heroes. Jaclyn became the face of a movement, inspiring young women around the world with her portrayal of strength wrapped in sophistication. But fame was a double-edged sword. While the world admired her beauty and elegance, the industry often underestimated her talent, typecasting her as just another glamorous TV star. Off-screen, Jaclyn faced the personal toll of balancing a rising career with her personal life. Her early marriages, first to actor Roger Davis and later to Dennis Cole, crumbled under the weight of Hollywood pressures, leaving Jaclyn searching for stability amid the chaos of fame. Jaclyn's personal life was far from the glamorous perfection fans imagined. Her marriage to Dennis Cole ended in painful divorce, and worse, she later endured the unimaginable heartbreak of losing her former stepson, Joe Cole, who was tragically murdered in 1991 during a robbery. The devastating loss left Jaclyn shaken, a reminder that life's cruelest tragedies don't discriminate, even for Hollywood stars. At the same time, her pursuit of lasting love seemed to bring only disappointment. Failed relationships and betrayals left her deeply scarred. While she presented strength and grace to the public, in private Jaclyn was often heartbroken, struggling with the gap between her screen persona and the painful realities of her personal life. These losses became defining challenges that shaped her resilience. While many of her peers faded after their biggest roles, Jaclyn reinvented herself. She launched the Jaclyn Smith collection in 1985 with Kmart, making history as one of the first celebrities to turn her name into a fashion empire. Her clothing line wasn't just successful, it revolutionized the way celebrities build brands. For Jaclyn, this business venture provided financial independence and an identity beyond acting. Yet behind the glamorous success of her fashion empire, Jaclyn still yearned for stability in her personal life. Each triumph in business was shadowed by lingering loneliness and memories of heartbreak. Her ability to smile through the pain and present elegance to the world became both her shield and her survival mechanism. In 2002, Jaclyn's life was forever changed when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. For a woman celebrated for her beauty and strength, the diagnosis was devastating. The treatment, surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation took a physical and emotional toll. She spoke openly about the fear of not surviving, about facing her own mortality, and about the strength it took to keep fighting. Jaclyn's decision to share her cancer battle with the public turned her into an advocate for awareness and early detection. She used her platform to encourage women to get mammograms and to talk openly about their struggles. Though she ultimately beat the disease, the scars, both physical and emotional, remained. This chapter of her life revealed a side of Jaclyn few had ever seen: vulnerable, human, and deeply courageous. Despite heartbreak and illness, Jaclyn eventually found lasting love with heart surgeon Brad Allen, whom she married in 1997. Unlike her previous marriages, this relationship gave her a sense of peace and stability she had long craved. Together, they built a quiet life away from the chaos of Hollywood, surrounded by family and close friends. Jaclyn also embraced motherhood as her greatest joy. She raised 2 children, Spencer and Gaston, and often said that being a mother was the role she cherished most. But like any mother, she faced worries and heartaches over their struggles and challenges. Even as she continued her career in philanthropy, Jaclyn remained devoted to her family, drawing strength from them in her later years. As time passed, Jaclyn also faced the heartbreak of saying goodbye to many friends and colleagues. The loss of her Charlie's Angels co-stars Farrah Fawcett in 2009 and Tanya Roberts in 2021 hit her especially hard. Having been the only angel to remain throughout the show's run, she often reflected on the unique bond they shared and the pain of watching them pass far too soon. Each farewell was a reminder of the passage of time and the fragility of life. While Jaclyn continued to work on special projects and make appearances, she also grew more reflective. She carried the weight of being one of the last surviving original angels, tasked with keeping the memory of their groundbreaking work alive while mourning the losses that came with age. By her late 70s, Jaclyn faced another quiet tragedy: aging in an industry obsessed with youth. Despite her timeless beauty, she often spoke about the challenges of staying relevant and the pressures women face as they grow older in Hollywood. Offers for major roles dwindled, and though she embraced projects close to her heart, she knew her days as a leading lady were long behind her. At 79, Jaclyn remained radiant, but she admitted that aging came with both grace and sadness. Her once unstoppable career slowed, and though fans continued to adore her, she sometimes felt forgotten by the industry she helped shape. This quiet struggle, feeling invisible despite being an icon, was one of the most heartbreaking realities she faced in her later years. Even after surviving breast cancer, Jaclyn's health continued to be a concern. Years of treatments, the natural toll of aging, and recurring health scares made her 70s difficult. Though she always presented herself with elegance, behind the scenes she endured pain, fatigue, and the reality of slowing down. Still, her resilience shone through. She remained active in philanthropy, fashion, and family life, refusing to let illness or age define her. But those close to her knew the truth: every day was a battle to maintain strength, and her health struggles were far more heartbreaking than the public ever realized. Now at 79, Jaclyn Smith's story is both inspiring and deeply heartbreaking. She is a woman who defined an era, overcame illness, and endured devastating personal loss, all while maintaining grace in the public eye. Her legacy as an angel, a trailblazer in fashion, and a cancer survivor is undeniable. Yet her life also serves as a reminder that even icons are not immune to tragedy. Fans around the world continue to celebrate her, but those who look deeper see the resilience beneath her beauty. Jaclyn's journey shows us that fame does not shield anyone from heartbreak. Instead, it magnifies the strength it takes to endure. And though her story at 79 is filled with tragedy, it is also a testament to survival, grace, and an unbreakable spirit that continues to inspire.